Hi, I'm Alexiana.
And I'm Celeste.
And welcome to WETV.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Place your right hand over your heart.
Ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for the Whittier Wildcat Pledge.
Ready, begin.
I am a Whittier scholar. I am respectful. I am responsible. I am safe. I always do my best and I strive for excellence.
Here's this week's birthdays with Mr. Kirkendall.
Good morning, Whittier Elementary School students and staff. It's me, Mr. Kirkendall. And as always, I'm here to read off the birthdays for this week. It is the second week in March. And you know how I like to start with something a little funny and then something interesting. So let's go with funny first out of my joke book here. And then the one I picked for today is, why did the banana wear sunscreen at the beach? Why did the banana wear sunscreen at the beach? It didn't want to peel. Of course, it didn't want to peel. All right, let's go on to something interesting. What I have, let's see here. Oh, the largest ever jack-o'-lantern was carved from a 1,469-pound pumpkin on Halloween. That's a very big pumpkin, probably the size of a car. Can you imagine a pumpkin the size of a car? I think that'd be fun to make that into like a fort and climb inside of it. I think that'd be pretty cool. Anyways, the largest jack-o'-lantern ever carved was 1,469 pounds. Okay, the size of a car probably. All right, let's get on to the birthdays for week 2 in March, starting with Layla out of Miss Donahue's class, Peter out of Miss V's class, Sophia out of Miss Bramhall's class, Camelia out of Miss Brannon's class, let's see, Elijah out of Miss Felix's class, Sabrina out of Miss Jeffers' class, Josiah out of Miss Streeter's class, Rachel out of Miss Fance's class, Elijah out of Miss Sanders' class, Dominic out of Miss Felix's class, Tiana out of Mr. Wilson's class, Elijah out of Miss Wybanga's class. Let's see here. Liam out of Miss Hernandez's class, Armando out of Miss Sanders' class, Xavier out of Miss Brown's class, and last, Milo out of Mr. Green's class. All right, that concludes the birthdays for week 2 in March. As always, make it a great day or not. The choice is yours. See you next time, everybody. Bye-bye.
Here's Wordy Wednesday with Miss Breeze.
Hey guys, it's Mrs. Breeze here with Wordy Wednesday. Let me go ahead and pull this up on a full screen. We're going to get right to it. Here's the rubric. As I pop the word up on the next screen, you're going to rate yourself 1, 2, 3, or 4. Okay. Restructure. That's our word for today. Restructure. Go ahead and rate yourself. 1, 2, 3, or 4. The definition of the word restructure is to change, alter, or restore the structure of something. It could also mean you're going to affect a fundamental change. Fundamental means foundational. So you might change things that you're used to. So some synonyms or words that are similar to restructure are reshuffle, readjust, reconstruct. So when the word restructure means sometimes things may not happen the way that you think they should, and you might have to change or restore. You can see a couple of examples here. When my son's Lego pile looked like that, he had to restructure or make another build or reconstruct something. So struct means to build. It can also mean that you might need to restructure how you see things. You might need to affect a fundamental change of how you see things here at Whittier. We've got a lot of change going on right now. We've got a lot of construction, which is we're building. So struct is a root that means to build. So you can see that this word, in fact, let's go into the morphology right here. So the red cards are prefixes. The yellow is the root word. And we've got some suffixes here, which are endings. So for the word restructure, right here, restructure, struct means to build, re means to do it again, and means having the characteristics of. So if we were to restructure something, we would have the characteristics of building something again. If I were to say unstructured, un means not, so that would mean that it's not structured, it's not constructed, it's not sturdy, it's not solid. A structure is something that it's a building. And then we have restructuring, which means it's a verb we're in the process of. So there's all these different parts of words that we can make. And I hope that you guys, as we're going around campus and we're seeing some changes that are happening, you're understanding the purpose behind that. And also you're taking that to mean, how can you make some changes to the way that you do things? All right, you guys are awesome. I'll see you soon.
Here's Know Your Math and eSpark Awards with Miss Johnson.
Good morning, everybody. Mrs. Johnson here in our wonderful library. Miss Julie is behind me. Miss Julie, there she is. There she is. I am here to present the eSpark Awards for the week of March 4th, which was just last week. We do have more than we did 2 weeks ago, but we have less than we had last week. So less than, greater than. Less than means that we have a smaller amount. Greater means that we have a larger amount. And so these are the awards for March 4th. Remember, keep in mind, you must have 4 days of active engagement or more. In some cases, these kids had engagement every day. And you must also have 80% or higher on any of your eSpark quizzes that you're assigned. So we are going to start with one of our multi-grade classes. And these awards go to Mrs. Gaspar's kiddos. We have Austin Antonio Ramos, Levi Papalardo, and Noah Hernandez. So my friends in that room, please walk to SR3 when WETV is all over. Moving on to another multi-grade class from Mrs. Gordon's class, we have Victor Sanchez, Emma Kastner, and Zane Bronson. Going on to our, oh, wait a minute. Oh, one sneaky little guy, he popped in here. We have another one from Miss Gaspar's class, and that is Charles Wallace. So, friend, make sure that you walk with your other 3 friends. 3 plus 1 is 4. So 4 kiddos from Miss Gaspar's class. Just checking to make sure anybody else snuck in there. All right, and now moving on to a 1st grade class, a 2nd grade class, and a 4th grade class. And each of these teachers have one student who will be receiving this high five. From Miss Sanders' class, we have Ashley Yorba Lopez. From Miss Hendren's class, Deleza Huerta. And from Miss Acevedo's class, Caden Williams. If I remember correctly, Caden, my friend Caden here, has earned it quite a few times. So keep up the good work, everybody. And you never know when you'll get a second award, right? So thank you for walking to SR3 when your class is done watching WeTV. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you all around campus. Bye, guys.
What is your name and what grade do you teach?
Hi, I'm Mrs. Smith, Mrs. L. Smith, because I'm the other Smith. I teach 1st grade.
What college did you go to and what was your favorite subject?
My college was San Diego State University, and my favorite subject was probably history. I liked learning about the beginnings of things.
And what's one fact about yourself?
An interesting fact about me is that I do believe I've been at Whittier longer than any other teacher. I'm the oldest dinosaur teacher of the school. I've been here for 33 years. 33 years. Long time.
What is your name?
My name is Miss Hernandez.
And what grade do you teach?
I teach kindergarten.
What college did you go to?
For my bachelor's, I went to UC Irvine, and then for my master's, I went to Redlands.
Do you have a favorite subject?
My favorite subject was psychology.
And what's a fun fact about yourself?
My favorite food are flautas.
Thanks for watching WeTV. Have a skibbity day.
and enjoy what's over here coming up right now.